Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're all doing well. Evs, BFG, thank you for coming join the stream straight from the off. Means the world to me as always, and anyone who is watching this back on YouTube after the stream has gone live, welcome to you too, and thank you for putting the time in and watching this episode. So we're in the last little part of the transfer window in January now. Isaac, good morning and welcome, thank you very much. And Tom as well, you're in... that doesn't seem right, that doesn't, because it's a bank holiday. That seems wrong on so many levels. I need to move this way a little bit with my chair. Yeah, that's better, that's better. Okay, so we're in the last little bit of the transfer window here in January. Turn the mic a little bit, there we go. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're in the last little bit of the transfer window. We're fully through January now. So we'll have Steven each the first play game, then we'll sim the game against Coventry, play against Crewe, sim Barnet, sim Cambridge. That's the games we're planning to do today. I'm only planning on doing a short-ish stream. With it being bank holiday, it's also my dad's birthday. So so it's one of those that it's bank holiday. I want to enjoy the bank holiday, and seeing as it is so warm already in my office, I'm kind of like, I don't really want to spend 2 and a bit hours cooped up with the window shut, which I have to have the window shut when I'm streaming, because otherwise a bird might fly in. Because of where my house is, there is actually a bird that lives just in the top of it. Okay. That seems very strange, that does, Evs, but I hope you get home soon. Rani looks cool. Danny Mayer also looks alright. Danny Rose. He's good, Danny Rose is. I thought he'd be higher rated than that. Sanderberger is what he is. He's going to be a good player, full stop. So how was your Sunday? And if it is a bank holiday, obviously BFG, I know it's not going to be a bank holiday where you are. Hope you're enjoying your day and got special stuff planned for the bank holiday. I might move this way a little bit. Doesn't feel right sitting too far over to the left. I'll have to move my camera position for the next stream. Got a transfer offer for Nathan Holland from Grimsby Town. Yeah, I don't play him that much, but we could push him for a little bit more money. Oh, there again. His valuation's 750. Let me just load up Sophie and see what his potential is. If his potential is mid-80s, we'll keep him. But if his potential is only to get to like low 70s, then we'll get rid of him. I think that's about right, don't you think? Does that sound about fair? 77. He's got the potential to be a 77 rated player. Interesting. What do you guys think? Develop? Isaac says develop. Weak foot and skill moves 4 and 4 and 3. High medium work rate. Aye. To be perfectly honest, when we go through transfer windows anyway, you guys are going to tell me to get better players, full stop, and we can't wait for him to grow. So I'm going to accept it. 910,000. It's all right. And we instantly can get a good player, because you guys will just literally just spam a load of stuff in the chat when we get to the mid-season transfer window, and we'll be able to get loads on 1.5. They would have immediately told us and get absolutely run away. Basically, they would tell us where to go, and I was going to swear then, but I thought not. I thought I better not. Let's have a look. I don't know where Vale are in this league. I think they were about, when we checked, I think they were mid-table. I think my 15th, something like that. Chelsea winning the Premier League. I was close. 17th. 17th, so they're doing alright. They're doing, I think they finished 18th this year, so in real life, so it's not far off being accurate. Holland has gone. What have you guys got planned for this weekend? I'm just interested to see how much we I think we only bought one player this window. So how much did we actually spend in this window? Yeah, 800k. We bought Wordsworth on a free transfer. Rafael sat there managing. No chance, Evs. No chance. Oh, that's the thing. Did you actually go and see some of the Crystal Palace QPR players yesterday? I know it wasn't the best result for you, but did you actually go and see him? So let's have a look. This Aiden, I'm actually really annoyed with this Aiden Romero. Really annoyed. Because he was our scout future star. And he's only got a potential to be 86. And he's rated to start off with is 43. Ridiculous. Organa, Reed, Adam Cunningham. He's going to want to be promoted soon. And he could probably do a job in the team. Awesome, Isaac. Awesome news, my friend. Good morning, Crazy Peter Gaming. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Sorry. And Akin Ephemera is Player of the Month, right? Okay, so Sadik. Let's have a look at these. See if we've got anything from Saudi Arabia. Not really. So go down yesterday. I could not speak fresh forward, losing my fast. Crazy Peter Gaming, I think you've been done by autocorrect because that did not make sense. Do I think West Brom are going down? If anyone's going to pull off a last-second escape, it's going to be West Brom. That looks good. Oh, cool. That's congratulations to you and your family. Hamadi looks good. He's got a high-ish evaluation. We're leaving for another month. They've got a good chance. I honestly think it all depends on Wednesday's game. You got Southampton and Sunderland. Sorry, Southampton versus Swansea on Wednesday or Tuesday, and I think if one of them wins, because they're on the level points with West Brom in a minute, aren't they? If one of them wins, then it makes it very difficult. Burton went down. Yeah, I was a brilliant performance from Bolton to get them up. Couldn't believe that. Let's switch those again. Etienne Jr. can drop. Oh no, Jones is a right mid, isn't he? Bring Brooks back in. Let's give Haynes a run out. Even Florence is just insanely good. Queenie can... Oops, my phone. Sorry about that. Forgot to put my phone on mute, how professional. And we've had a new sub. Thank you very much, Logan James Anderson. Thank you very much for coming and joining the Raccoon Habitat. We're all friends in here, we're all chill. So hope you enjoy yourself, and thank you very much for being a part of the squad. And remember guys, at any time that you want me to use Andy Carroll, here's our cheat code in this. You have to put ! Carroll, CARROLL. It looks like this. We have to see three instances of it for us to bring him on, but you have the power to make me bring on Andy Carroll at any time. I try not to be. You can use it at any time, Crazy Peter. You can use it at any time. Dylan Taylor, thank you very much for coming and joining this Raccoon Habitat. Means it's awesome. We've had 2 subscribers in a couple of minutes. It's a record. I don't know whether it is actually a record, but thank you both for coming and joining the stream and subscribing. That is awesome. Crazy Peter, it is anything. It's all down to the chat, that is. If chat want me to use Carroll, then that is the cheat code. Got to see it 3 times, and got to see it 3 times, and then we'll bring him on. And it can be at any time. You dictate it. I do not choose when to bring on Andy Carroll. The chat does. Well, I would say no, BFG, but if enough people want it, then yes. The whole idea is he is a cheat code sub, but you know, I suppose if a lot of people want it, then fine. You packed team of the season Aguero, that's awesome, Logan, awesome. I do not play Ultimate Team, so I don't know what it's used. Can you do a Can I do a Skype call in the next stream? No. Brooks. Gonna have a go from range. Good save from King. For Wayne Rooney. It's probably Wayne Rooney's last good FIFA. Queenie. Oh, we've got the back post. Canate! Great save by King. Sears, it's off the keeper again. And someone was offside in there. We should have scored. That's a great save from the keeper. And then the follow-up shot is at Canate, which unfortunately means he is offside. 60 foot. Try to slide it into Jow. We've got one for Carroll. After you finish this promo, can you do Rochdale? Swansea Southampton game. I've got a feeling that it's going to be a boring game, Dylan, because I think both teams are going to go out set into it not to lose. But then again, when that kind of stuff happens, it usually means a crazy kind of result. We've got Freddie Sears. Idiot. And whoever wins, whoever takes the lead, if someone takes the lead early enough in the game, let's say Southampton go in there, take a goal after the first 25 minutes. They're then going to gradually, hey up, Vodic. Why didn't he just run? He had the pace on my defenders. They're going to gradually just start to sit back. So it will end up being that they'll just invite pressure. Swansea will come in and probably nick a goal towards the end. So I'm going to go with a 1-1. Mutada, thank you very much for coming and joining the stream. I would salute, but I've kind of got my hands full with the controller. Thank you very much for coming. Pizza Gaming, I read something about Rochdale, but I'll check it in a sec. I'm too busy defending. Yeah. To be perfectly honest, because I've had 2 votes from the same person, no BFG. Yo, Raihan, thank you very much for coming and joining the stream. Hope you're doing well. It's like Beetlejuice, you've got to have 3 separate things. You can't just say it twice. West Ham are going to finish 20th next year. Under David Moyes, maybe. That is possible. Amos, that's a shove. That's just a shove. Hope you all enjoyed your bank holiday weekend, and if you have got any plans for this Monday, let me know what it is. Evs, that will be your 3rd straight vote. How long streaming for? I'm hopefully going to be going on for at least another hour and a bit. At least. This is the, oh, for crying out loud. Serves me right for talking. This is my first game. This is first game on in the career mode today. Jody Jones. Cuts it in, shoots. Oh, you idiot. Well, Southampton's win over the weekend and Sunderland lose both 3 games. Well, that is the thing that could happen. Huddersfield have been on that bad of a game that they've just dropped. Rochdale are a good team in League One. Who do you think they're going to finish next year? I think they're going to finish top 5. I've not a clue. I have not a clue what is going to happen with Rochdale next year. Did not mean to make that pass there. I can tell you that much for a fact. I'm rusty this morning. That is a good ball. Win the header. Good header, Haynes. They did miraculous things to actually stay up, because they were 12 points. I want to say they were 12 points adrift. Brooks. That is just how bad a football man. I wouldn't exactly call him bad. Man, got 1k subs, but only 4 people watching. I will say this once, and I'll say it a million times. I do not care how many subs I have and how many people are watching, as long as the people that are in here are having fun and I'm having fun. Doesn't matter to me. That's all that matters. Numbers, yes, numbers are great, but I don't make any money off this. I don't do this for the money. I'm just doing it to have a good time, and that is it. I do not care about the numbers, really. It's nice, obviously, it's nice to see growth, but it's not my out-and-out thing. I have a full-time job that takes up most of my time, so this is my relax. Oh, Jow, couldn't get it round. Did I watch the Barcelona? No, I don't. I don't watch the El Clasico. I watch the results, but it's just, it's what you call it. It's oh, what's it called? It's annoying, to say the least. It's like watching Celtic versus Rangers. You know, really only those 2 teams are going to win the league. So it is kind of annoying. Do my homework on, if you know, I do my homework on Rochdale, not only if Vale play him, will I do my homework on him. Really. Good challenging. And Raihan, to answer your question, I know you've asked it twice and I'm sorry for not answering it earlier. Thank you very much. I support Port Vale. Yes, I know. I support the amazing, the wonderful, the world-beating Port Vale. Yeah, it's true. It's true. So yeah. We are Vale, Super Vale, Aspin is our king. Well, if Smurthwaite lets him be king. Sing a chant for Port Vale. I kind of did. But trust me, you do not want me to. If any people, I'll break my own glasses. Me singing's that bad. Good morning, Alex. Thank you very much for coming join the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. This Steve and his team are causing us some little bits of trouble. Oh, Holloway. How are you? We've got a couple. Vale's chants are not exactly that imaginative anymore. Used to be when I was little, we used to have loads. We used to have one for John Jeffers down the wing. Everything is brilliant. But nowadays we only have a couple. I mean, the main chant for the team is the Pope one. It's obviously feed the Pope and he will score. Feed the Pope, feed the Pope, feed the Pope and he will score. It's the main one. And obviously when they go in, it's obviously we sing Glad All Over, but I forget the words to Glad All Over and I sing it when we score. I sing it, but I forget the words every single time we're going to sing it. So it goes glad all over, meh, meh, glad all over, meh, meh. You know, I will do that. I will honestly say that I cannot remember the words to songs. The only one I know the Pope one is because I sang it on here sang it on the channel for God knows how long.
Now this looks promising.
That's nice play, Haynes. Please keep it in.
Now it goes into the wider
It's a
area,
terrible ball
and
for
they've got a winger
Haksanovic.
waiting.
Oh, Haynes, he's got it in.
Player alongside.
Tries to find it through to Sears. Wilkinson clears.
On the front foot now,
Awesome.
corner, hoping for the goal that would put them in the lead.
If he actually did say that, then that is brilliant. I don't play Fortnite, Ryan. It's not my game. Back post. Canate. Oh, we've worked that twice now. Anyone but Canate. Anyone but Canate. I support Tottenham. What team? Oh, obviously I support Port Vale. Tottenham going to win the FA Cup. We're going to finish in the league. I honestly, thank you very much, Ryan. Thank you very much. I don't think if United have got too many issues to win the league next year. If City turn up with the same mentality. Danny Shutt, thank you very much for coming, joining the squad, joining the stream. I'm trying. I don't usually do that, but I'm trying something, but I just cannot get through at the minute. Joe, we really need you in the box. Oh, great ball, but Haksanovic. It's annoying. I do, Danny Shutt. I do. No, Burnley finish second next year. Check yourself. Burnley have done amazing. Don't get me wrong. What Burnley have done this year is insane. Absolutely insane. No, I'm not gonna hate you, Dan Shutt, because if you say you're a Stoke fan, I'm not gonna hate you. I can't wait to get FIFA 18. I can wait. I don't mind. Trust me, for career mode, I don't mind this. I honestly don't mind. And we got some Carroll times, and I did promise you that is down to the third vote for Carroll. And Osorio for Sears. I hope you. I don't want. The thing is, it's people. You support Shrewsbury. Why would I be mad at you supporting Shrewsbury? I would never be angry at people supporting Shrewsbury. Never. I'd only technically be mad if you supported Crewe or Stoke because they're local rivals. And still, even then, I don't. As long as you chill and we can have a chat, I don't mind. Obviously, every single team has fans that are so narrow-minded that put a lot of things in boxes that just basically will just cause trouble. And that is with every single club, regardless of whether you support them or not. We sort of rivals. I wouldn't call you. You're not like Stoke. It's like we could say Burton are Vale's rivals as well, but you know. Burton are just like kind of like the unfriendly cousins.
Perhaps you'd do the same if you were the manager.
Well, it could be construed as a negative move. This by the
James
manager.
supports Villa. Villa secured their playoff place yesterday, didn't they? Well, they already. I think they were pretty much already secured, but they finally were able to put the nail in the coffin yesterday. And this is actually a harder game. That's a goal. Well, you're stupid, Alex. Yeah, I was going to say. Oh no! Oh, I am playing so bad. I am playing really bad right now.
Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Turn pass.
Sorio. Nearly lose it again. Oh, we did lose it that time. I am so terrible. Do I know who MGH is? He's the big career mode guy, isn't he?
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here.
He's the one that's got, like, obviously at least the tens of thousands of subscribers.
0-0 here. 5 minutes left for one side to get a winner.
This is legendary. And I'm playing like it's ultimate difficulty. Andy Carroll does well.
Attacking now. Could get the ball into the box now.
Oh, for crying out loud. Why can I not string two decent passes together? Osorio gets into the box and drifts it wide.
Not very true.
Yeah, luckily, obviously, they caught it for Fergie. Luckily, they caught it earlier. Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't, as I said, I think I know of the name. I have not a clue what he does. Thank you very much, Danny. Thank you. I just wish Ferguson, I don't think anyone in football will say that, will say anything other than get well soon, Ferguson. Because he is just an absolute legend within the football community. Oh, for...
First touch was poor. Oh, that is
I'm so bad. I am so sorry for everyone watching that.
really exciting.
I am so sorry.
Two teams.
Ryan, that's just something private that I keep to myself. I don't share that on stream.
Difficult to separate them, and that's how it's turned out at
It's a
the end.
full-time job. Evs, every year's like that. Every year's like that. People will say everyone will have a different opinion based on who they like when they're growing up, and it's unfortunate that when people get to a certain age, it's like now I'm in my 30s now, so people I was watching like on TV and that when I was a kid, that obviously they're at that age now, so it's you go through times in life where you think, oh no, it's another really famous person, and it's not nice. But anyway, let's carry on. Let's keep this positive. Let's keep this positive. So, next game. Where is it? Cunningham. Short passing's good. Finishing would need. I'm just going to put him on finishing.
In second, Notts County with 53 points.
See, like Crazy Peter Gaming.
With the Wanderers with 53 points, but only behind.
Yeah, there's a couple of things that right hand that I don't mind talking about. I don't mind at all. But then obviously there's just some stuff that I keep separate from YouTube. You know. Yeah, didn't he have an interview or something last week or the week before? I'm sure he had something. But yeah, it's like him and Javi as well. Let's see what they say about Hannon. They say he's only a 58 rated. He's better than that. Trust me, in real life he's better than that. Stephen Darby. Let's just delete these now. Let's have a, but apart from Aaron Ramsdale. 64 rated. I said this on yesterday's stream, but my brother taught this kid, Aaron Ramsdale, he taught him English at high school. My brother did. So what we're going to do, when he goes back to his parent club at the end of the season, we're going to try and buy him. Right, my thoughts on that, I think I speak for everybody when my thoughts... Bear me 2 seconds, let me just sort this out. Oh. We need another player. You know what? Where's Tuminum? There. Okay, so Tuminum. Haksanovic can go there. Tuminum can go as a second striker. It's only the reserve team anyway. No chance on that, Alex, unfortunately. Thoughts on Sunderland being relegated? Right. These are my honest thoughts on Sunderland getting relegated twice. Let me cue up the David Moyes. So we've got David Moyes. So we've got David Moyes, but here's my thoughts on Sunderland getting relegated twice. Okay, that's my thought on them. The real West Ham Speed Demon. This is a rebuild. What we did was we took everyone that was voted for by the stream. We took everyone from West Ham that was above 70 rated, released them to free agents, and we had a quick look where some of them have actually ended up. Apart from Andy Carroll, he is our cheat code for this year. So yeah, we took all of them, released them to free agency, and relegated them to League Two. And what we're doing is we're trying to build them up to get back to winning the Premier League with anyone we want, basically. So we can go and try and buy players every single transfer window. We're getting in some youth players as well. We're going to get regens. We're going to do everything. But we're trying to rebuild West Ham back to the top from being relegated all the way down. We're basically pretending that Sullivan and Goal broke financial fair play by having by getting the London Stadium. There's some loophole that he got through, but then it was found, relegating him to League Two. Now we've got to build them back up from the bottom. What about Lincoln on the verge of promotion as they're in the playoffs? Lincoln, I don't think. Fair enough, great performance from them getting into the playoffs. They're not getting promoted. That's my bold statement right now. Lincoln are not getting promoted. They're not. Out of those 4 teams in the playoffs, they are not good enough. And I'll tell you that now.
With 48 points, but only behind on goal difference. In 7th, climbing the table.
To be perfectly honest, I do not know who that is. No, I know Ryan. I know they did. So did Forest Green. And it's good. It's a good story that they did it. Very good story that they did it, but they're not. They are not going to do it.
Swindon Town with 33 points.
Speed Demon, I will do my very, very best to do that. But that's you know, that's the that's the story that I kind of created in my head for this. If you get what I mean. Conrad, thank you very much for coming and joining the stream. Hope you're all right. Exactly, Ryan. Again, everything that comes out of my mouth is my opinion, and if that happens. You mean Burton Albion, not Norton Albion? Yeah, exactly. I mean, let me just get up League Two's playoffs, and I'll tell you who I think will get promoted from that. Okay, so we've got Exeter, Notts County, Coventry, and Lincoln. I hope Exeter get promoted. I hope Exeter get relegated. Promoted, sorry. Yeah, I hope Exeter get promoted. Mansfield Town can't get promoted. This season, anyway. Yeah. Accrington, Luton, Wickham have already gone. Exeter are next on 80 points. Then we've got Notts County, Coventry, and Lincoln. So Exeter versus Lincoln and Notts County versus Coventry are the playoff games in League Two. Where did we finished 20th. Geez, we finished worse than I thought. We finished much worse than I thought. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't want Derby. I talked about it a little bit on yesterday's stream. I don't want Derby to. Oh, I've still got David Moyes up. I don't want them to get Premier League. Well, Fulham. If Fulham come up, they will be a new stadium because we haven't got Craven Cottage in this yet, have we? Villa are obviously, yeah. It's like. I've got absolutely nothing against Middlesbrough, apart from Tony Pulis being their manager. It's the only thing I've got against them. Only thing I've got against them. West Ham versus Crew, Alex. I will say that the London Stadium looks absolutely beautiful, both in real life and in this game. They've done a great job. They do a great job with the stadiums. I wish they'd do a little bit more with the gameplay. I wish they'd simplify some things. I think they've made free kicks too difficult now. Well, then again, it's probably because I can't figure them out. Great play, Jody Jones into the area, across the keeper, get in! Finally, we've scored! Finally! Honestly, that's a little bit it's a little bit strange to want them relegated. A club that no one really hates unless they're your rivals. So, I mean, I can understand what you're saying. I've never heard anyone use that as a reason, though. I've honestly never heard anyone use that as a reason. I wanted Wigan to get relegated from the Premier League when they were in there because it actually annoyed me seeing their games on Match of the Day and seeing half the stadium empty. I know it's more of a rugby city than it is the football, but it annoyed me. It's like you got teams like Fulham, Cardiff, Villa, Derby, Notts Forest, Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday, and teams like that that pack out their stadium every single week. See you later, right hand. Every single week. And then you've got a team like Wigan who are wasting half of their stadium. But that was my opinion. And the teams that I just mentioned were those off the top of my head. I know there are loads of other teams that pack out the stadium. Freddie Sears is in. Can we make it 2? We do. This is too easy now. So we have a difficult game, and then all of a sudden we're doing okay. Me, Danny, I'm 32. Can't tell by the baldness. Probably look older. I'm not really bothered that it's bank holidays only work weekends. I'm great. I'm so happy. That's the way football goes. You don't invest and you stay where you are, you're going to get swallowed up by the crowd.
There's good progress with this attack. Joe moving the opposition around with these two players.
Green fires it in. Good save by Trott. He's been great since we called him into the first team to replace McCarthy. McCarthy's only good factor was that he had his headgear on when he was in the interview. It's the only thing that was. Can we have a free kick for that? No. What is going on, ref?
These two have got a great understanding with their
Well done, Jody.
Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. Here's Walker. No need to stop the play there because they've got the ball.
Good toe.
Use the advantage.
Is it me or is there like a mist across the screen in this game?
This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play. Challenges for the ball.
Yeah, it's like Burton have done that, so you'd think Birmingham are next on the list of the ones circling the drain to actually fall in. That's why I hope Vale don't. That's how I hope Vale are up to mid-table next year. It's like Stoke and West Brom in the Premier League. They both have been circling the drain for so long, so you'd think that it is about time that both of them get relegated. Oh, nearly got that through.
Onto the attack now. Walker.
No, it wasn't the great escape for Vale last year. We got relegated last year. We were in League One last year and we should have done the great escape, but we were miles away from it. follow Stoke in the Championship. I think it'll be West Brom, and I'm going to put a bold statement out there: West Brom and Huddersfield. Soria works his way around the box, shoots, good block by Jones, falls out to Don, he shoots over the bar. Because I think Swansea and Southampton will play a smart 1-1 draw on Wednesday. Just make sure that they get points.
Go back to the goalkeeper here and does.
Etienne Jr. Quickly back inside, well played. Good block by Ray. Brooks on the header, Bakayoko with the foot, corner ball. That was a... What was that ball in? That didn't even go 5 feet. And now Dagnall's through. And Dagnall scored. Cheers, Alex. Thank you very much. Always helps. Always helps, my friend. Always helps. That is ridiculous. So, a little bit of BS where we didn't actually get the cross in leads to a through ball for Dagnall, who outpaces our defence and scores. But at least we got a 2-goal cushion. Sears. Oh, great save by Ben Garrett. That's a better cross, but that's too... Is that offside? Yep, he's offside. Ah! Oh, Sears. Oh, lovely move by Sears to get the space, but Garrett's there. At least I'm actually getting space in the area for a shot now. I'm able to work it a little bit. Again, Osorio to the area. 3. I cannot wait to get to a better league where I can get better strikers. Because that is annoying. Jody Jones, great ball. Etienne, this is it! Finally we get the second goal lead again. Jeepers. Took me time. But that's good play. Jody Jones whips it in. Etienne Jr. That's finally a good finish from Etienne Jr. He's been in that position 4 or 5 times so far this season, and he's smashed it over the bar. And now it's half time. We get the 3-1, but we're 3-1 up.
This is the start of the second half. Attacking well here.
Green's got around the outside. Good tackling there by Kanata. Can we have a break? Sorio's fell over. Etienne Jr. takes on the mantle. Can he return the favour? Jody Jones. Garrett with an amazing save. Osorio dinks it up. Bakayoko with a heady clearance. To the back post. Jody Jones! 4. That's only 3. 4. I wish I can count. But yeah, we're destroying Crew now. We had a slow start to the stream, but now we're starting to pick up that little bit of pace that we need.
That was a perfect delivery.
Jones with his second of the game.
You look at the defender on his heels, and you look at the goal scorer. He was on his toes.
Could be dangerous. Still got a bit to do.
And I've just got murdered by Dagnall.
Off the post.
Slow it down a little bit. There we go. Freddie Sears.
Sears taking on the defenders.
Tetian Junior, Bakayoko with Eddie clearance. Who do you think to win the World Cup? I honestly, don't have a clue. I honestly don't have a clue. Obviously, I want England to win it, but we're not going to. 100% guaranteed not going to.
Good forward play from them.
I'm.
Tackle here. He could lay it off to the supporting play.
I would have to put my money on Germany.
To Jones.
I'd have to say Germany.
To Brooks. This could be a chance. The goalkeeper in the eye.
That's a good play. Osorio skips over the challenge, but Sterry's there. Oops. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that.
Free kick against West.
I did not mean to do that. Osorio could be off. He isn't, luckily, but we're going to sub him off anyway. I did not mean to do that.
Almost a 10 out of 10. Certainly a candidate for man of the match. He's not going to play the whole match, though. Going to be substituted here now.
Yeah, he was involved in most things that were good here for his team. Top class.
Etienne Junior
I like the look of this attack.
to Brooks. Tries to slip it through to Zhao. We can't get it to. See if this. Can we get this to work again now? To the back post. Bakayoko on the heady clearance, and Garrett just keeps it in.
An opponent around him, that's good screening of the football. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're
I
here.
wouldn't call it that. It's a chill. I'm enjoying the fact that I'm playing games, mate. As I've said before, I don't care about the numbers. It is just all about chill. And if I'm playing games, I would still be playing games anyway. It's just even if we get a couple of people watching, it's cool. Ciao. Plant it. Goal. 5. It doesn't help when. And I could appreciate people not wanting really to come in to just watch career mode. Sometimes people want to come in to watch the transfers, and then they'll just dip in, see that it's not a transfer window, and then do that. Yes, Ricky Clarkson. What we've done is we've relegated West Ham to League 2. We took all of their players above 70 rated and put them on free agents, and then we're rebuilding West Ham to the top. That's the plan. That's what we've done. Basically, we're telling everybody, for the story is that Sullivan and Gold, hey, be nice, Alex, be nice. We're basically telling people that there was a financial loophole that Sullivan and Gold used to get the London Stadium. FA found out about it, and as punishment, they relegated them to League 2. That's the story.
Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Very good distance to the clearance. And now he's looking for some support.
That went into a lovely area. See, there's no point chasing that. Oh, he kept it in, and we win the throw off Perry NG.
That challenge. Now Jones takes the challenge here. It's Miller.
Keep it. Oh no, it's not going to be goes to the keeper. That's easy for Canate.
He's kept the ball. Here's a chance to attack.
I don't think, to be perfectly honest, I think Mourinho will do a Mourinho.
Thank him for that.
1-0.
Now Joe.
He'll push to get an early goal. No, he won't push to get an early goal. He will get an early goal, should I say,
Matsura.
through more luck than judgment,
That's a great
and
interception.
then that'll be it. It'll be game over.
Potential in this move.
That's a lovely back heel, Brooks.
That's a brilliant goal. Well taken.
I'm not celebrating. What's pointless celebrating? I'll put the gif up, but that was a beautiful back heel from Sears. Look at that. It's a beautiful reverse ball. And Crew are not going to like their journey to London.
Well, the game petering out a little bit now, with both sides settling for what's on the scoreline. Vast difference between the two teams.
Now this looks promising.
Oh, that's a terrible ball, Sears.
Well read.
Now can he
Well done,
take the ball?
Busquets.
He's got the ball away from him with the tackle. To Joe. Read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Well, the signal's gone up for 2 minutes. Good vision here. Just to keep it to beat.
Well done, Niambe.
Just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging.
And a 6-1 win. It deserves the victory.
Match, it was rather one-sided, wasn't it? Because of the
Yeah.
capacity of one team to...
I was going to say, Ricky, I'm assuming then by that what you've just said, you're a huge fan of the club, but not a fan of the tactics that are currently being used and the, I would say, execution on the pitch.
Banks of 4, 4-4-2.
Yeah. Opportunity now.
Yeah, Crew's only shot on goal on target was the goal. Vale keep losing. It's annoying.
Champions Cup. Monaco 1, Bayern Munich 1. Chelsea 2, Real Madrid 0. English Football League 2. Colchester United 0, Coventry City 1. Mansfield Town 4, Newport
Yeah.
County.
So we're simming the Barney game, playing the Cambridge game, and then that is going to be it for the stream today.
Port Vale 1, Exeter City 3. West
A little bit of a short stream than what I usually do because it's the bank holiday, and I'm not joking, guys. I need to figure out some kind of cooling that's not as loud as the fan that I currently own. As the fan I own at the minute, it would be I would not be able to stream and still have that. So I'll need to figure out something that I can do because my hands are sweating. Can Pep please move to West Brom? I think every West Brom fan would want that. I think most teams in up and down the world would want Pep to move to them. I mean, if Pep ever come to Vale and manage Vale, then you know, we'd never be able to afford him. We'd afford him for a day, possibly. That's what Vale would be able to afford Pep Guardiola for a day. And that would probably only be a 6-hour day with only 30 minutes for dinner because we won't be able to afford food and Pep Guardiola. What was kind of it's kind of like a loyalty bonus kind of thing. Hey, you've been here for so long. You've been here for so long. Here, have another year, just as a thank you for being loyal. I think Stoke would want that because they've been there for 10 years straight. I think most Stoke fans are probably asking that question.
Tottenham Hotspur 3.
You know, where's our Premier League testimonial sort of thing?
English Football League 2.
I think that's what most Stoke fans are asking.
West Ham United 2. Carlisle United 0. Chesterfield 1.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Ricky. Completely agree with you. Now, I'm going to put this out there, and you can agree or disagree. Don't you think that United's problems are pretty much the same problems as what England have? We get to the final third, and then we look like we've got absolutely no clue how to get through a defence. Fair enough, Man United have got more attacking talent than England, guaranteed. But don't you think we have the same problem? It's the ball is fine in the kind of like the midfield area, pass it about side to side, lovely, nice and sure, keep it nice and cool. As soon as we get to the final third, all of our attackers or attacking players want to stand on the back line. They want to just make a line with the defenders. It's like, right, okay, I'm going to stand in between this centre back. I'm going to stand out on the wing. I'm going to stand out on here. And I'm not going to move. And so the person on the ball has literally got a pass into him and a pass is coming straight back at him. And that's it. And that's why when I watched a bit of the Brighton game, fair enough, I didn't watch it all. When I watched some of the Brighton game, that is what I saw from United. I was like, oh, that is poor. To say the least, that is poor. Right, last game of the stream, and we are going against Cambridge United. No, no, 100%, 100%. You have, I'm going to say it, and I know most United fans, you have the best goalkeeper in the league and the best goalkeeper in the world on your team at this moment in time. I will say that possibly Neuer had been better in previous years, but De Gea the last 2 years has took number one. He single-handedly took United into a position where they're probably a position, maybe 2 positions in the league higher than where their play actually warrants them to be.
We're here to describe the action for you. Nice to have you with us. Martin Tyler here and Alan Smith. In our game today, West Ham United against Cambridge United.
Whereas Tottenham, on the other hand, had Harry Kane and Dele Alli and Son and Eriksen, the attacking threat that got them, again, Davy Brooks, 2 minutes in, 1-0 up. Yeah, oh, I completely agree with you. What's that? I would hate to think where Everton would be without Pickford. Everton would be in serious trouble because Pickford, fair enough, he's still young and still making mistakes, but they would be in serious trouble without that young kid. And for England, he's got to be number one. Edison's a good keeper. He's not. De Gea is still better than him, and it's by some margin at this moment in time. How on earth did Joe just get scared by Junior? He got scared by Junior. He come to him and just went, here, and jump out of the way.
He's read that, hasn't he? And made the interception, made it look easy actually.
I wouldn't exactly say he's overrated. He's a good keeper, but to do what he does with possibly a poor defense in front of him, but De Gea is just—he's on another planet. Edison to come back in 2 years. If Edison does the same for the next 2 years, he's in the argument. But for this season, it's De Gea's title. Full stop. That's the main point. The shots on goal the shots on goal to goals ratio is heavily in De Gea's favour.
They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous.
And it's without a doubt that Man City are the best player. The thing is though, if De Gea leaves, then De Gea leaves. United are going to have a lot of money, and I think United will go through the same kind of thing as what they did when Schmeichel left, replacing De Gea. They went through a couple of bad keepers before they ended up settling on Van der Sar. So they don't get another Massimo Taibbi, because that would be annoying. Players just don't look like they want to run for passes. Like pretty much played at the feet. Oh wait, what happened there? Great save down low from Trott. I think you're possibly right there. That Man City and United's both weak points are the defence. City probably just have the edge in that. That's a great play. Lovely play. Oh, Junior with the block. Connor, good morning. Thank you very much for coming and joining the stream. How is that a free kick? That was a shoulder to shoulder. Best player in the Premier League. I mean, obviously this season it's Salah, because you can't take away what he's done. But best player in the Premier League is on Man City's team, and his name is Kevin De Bruyne. He is the best player in the Premier League, regardless of what anyone else says. That is it. What do people think of the Sheffield Wednesday game last year? The Sheffield Wednesday fans are loving it. Absolutely loving it. Me personally, I don't even know what you did. That's why it is. No, I'm saying, Alex, I'm saying as a whole. You've mentioned two players. You mentioned two players. As a whole, it's got weaknesses. Otamendi liable to a mistake. Company injury prone. Probably one of the most accomplished centre backs when he is fit. But unfortunately, the last couple of years he hasn't been fit enough for you. So it leaves people like Stones, and Stones, who is very raw, very unproven. Obviously, last year you had Mangala, who the less said about him, the better. You know, and who's your left back at the minute? I mean, you've got Danilo and who's your other one? You got Danilo and Delph. Oh, you had Thingy, didn't you? What's his name? Mendy, who's been out for most of the year. So on paper, yes, you do have good defence, but as a whole, and what's happened over the previous years, your defence is actually quite weak. Because of the amount of injuries you've had and the liabilities. United have exactly the same. Smalling has been the only real mainstay, and he needs someone with him. He is not a he's not a company. He's not a defender in his own right that'll command a defence and be the man that steps up and says, right, defence, we are not letting anything in today. He's a good defender, but he has to have other good defenders around him to make him look great. Then you've got Ashley Young, who has been an absolute revelation this year. Antonio Valencia. Last year, possibly the best right back, right wing back, whatever position he's actually credited to in the league last year. He was unstoppable. This year, lacking a little bit. Don't know whether that's because of the rest of the United defensive frailties or what. Bailly, really strong defender, bit too headstrong. Rushes into stuff, gets himself out of position, which puts okay, you would disagree with Young. I was going to say for this year, it's been phenomenal. It's been phenomenal this year. Luke Shaw, completely out of the question. Marcus Rojo, last year, before he got injured, I couldn't believe how good he was, because I wrote him off as a player that should have gone from United and was an absolute mistaken buying. Last year, he played well until he got his injury. And then you've got Lindelof, who is a mistake. He's Man United's Mangala and Otamendi, a walking liability. Phil Jones, again, lied by. Absolutely love his energy, love his enthusiasm. Makes too many mistakes. Brooks, bit of space. Did he see us get in the way? But I'll say I'll counter that then, Ricky. Who does he have in front of him most of the time when he's playing on that left-hand side? Is he like a Juan Mata or a Marcus Rashford, who, to be fair, as good as they are attacking, cannot defend themselves, so he's usually left in a 2v1. Well, oh there you go, Sanchez. Even better, makes my point even stronger. Sanchez does not defend. So it's like, you can be the best left back and right back in the world, but if you've got one or two players, and you've got to worry about where one of them is at all times, rather than just focusing on your man, you're gonna look at a place, and you're gonna look like the attacks are going to be coming down from that area because of how much you've got to look at. Football is a simple game when everyone is doing their job. All it takes is one person to not do the job, and he can make everyone else look stupid. And more than likely, this is the person who's playing on your wing. Yeah, but that's when he loses the ball. That's not when the other team just have the ball. Because there's a sense of pride. It says it makes him look bad because he's lost the ball. It makes him look bad. I'm saying this. I'll say this about anybody. Stroppy wingers, Knockhart as well for Brighton. He puts it in when he makes him look bad. When he doesn't make him look bad, he kind of just walks in and out of games. Sanchez, you saw that a lot for Arsenal. Mata is probably, out of the three that I've mentioned, more inclined to come back and defend to start off with, even though it was said, that's a great finish from João though, that's a great finish from João, even though Mourinho was very critical that he didn't come back and defend when he was Chelsea, one of the reasons why he sold him. But he kind of realises in this United team that he's got to do that.
Efficiency in front of goal is phenomenal. He can't have scored many better than this. With the bend he's imparted onto the ball.
Well, give him credit. You could see exactly what he set out.
Oh no. I'm not taking that away. There are individual games where Ashley Young has looked like a winger trying to play fullback. He has looked that way. But I'm just saying, for someone his age at 32, I mean, the old saying goes, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. This old dog has been taught a new trick, and he's doing it to an exceptional level, majority of the time. At the end of the day, yes, he's a professional footballer. So you would think that the amount of mistakes they make are minimal, but he's still a human being at the end of the day. And I mean, it's like we've got a similar kind of thing in Vale. We've got a guy called Christian Montano, left winger. When he's played When he's played left wing, he looked insecure. He looked like he lacked confidence. So the manager had a word with him, said, look, we've got a problem at left back. We don't have a, I don't think we've got a recognised left back in the club in a minute. He said, look, we need you to step up and we would love you to play left back. He has looked five times a better player as a left back than he has as a left winger. Don't get me wrong, he still doesn't look like a left back. But he's putting the effort in, he's trying to track runners. The one problem that I always see with him, and I've seen it with Ashley Young as well, imagine this hand here is the touchline, this of the wing that they're on. This hand here is the touchline. It's like you've got an attacker in this kind of section here. Here's the edge of the box. You've got an attacker here. They will be level with the edge of the box, leaving way too much room here. So you've got an easy ball into the feet. And sometimes as well, they'll be looking at where the ball is, going in here, and instead of looking, potentially taking 2 steps back to be able to cut off that man at the angle. And that is the one thing that frustrates me, because that is an easy ball and it's a cross straight away. It is a cross straight away once they get there with anyone that's got any kind of decent ability. In the Premier League, you cannot afford to give people that amount of space. You still can't afford to give them that amount of space in League 2. But that, it's all about learning. Defensive positioning is something that either comes naturally or takes a couple of seasons to learn. So Young has made a great start, and if he carries on, I think he'll be a much better left back than he is a winger at this moment in time. He's still got a decent amount of pace for the age he is. Good ball in, Etienne Jr. off the bar, Jow off the keep, off the defender. And that's, again, that's a frustration. I've played left back in my career, and I was not very good at it because I get getting caught out and told that exact same message. So unfortunately, I know what the misgivings are. Good goal by Etienne. Makes it 4. He can shoot. I can tell you that. He can shoot in this game. His first time shots are better than his controlled shots. I agree with you on the heading though. He doesn't look like he can head the ball for toffee. Which reminds me, I need to order some fudge. Don't know why that is. Sears. Unfortunately, Ricky, it won't be until next Saturday morning after this because of work. So it'll be next. I mainly do Saturday and Sunday morning streams, and then if I ever get a chance, which I haven't recently, I try and do one midweek stream. But at the minute, I'm out every Monday night, and I'm out every Wednesday night, and Tuesdays and Thursdays are usually a write-off depending on what time I get home from work. So I try to keep it to Saturday and Sunday mornings. Don't know. I've not a clue. I honestly, Connor, I don't follow Wednesday. I don't follow Wednesday close enough to know anything about that. Okay, cool. Have a good day, Alex. Enjoy your day. And that is full time. We get the victory. And it's kind of frustrating, this game, because we'll have the game that we started the stream off with, where I really struggled to break anyone down, and then we have the game against Crewe in Cambridge where we destroy him, absolutely destroy him. And I found that with Vale as well. When I was doing the Vale career mode, I found that exact same problem. Exact same problem. Right, Han, thank you very much for coming back. Unfortunately, we're just about to wrap up the stream. We're just about to wrap up the stream, mate. I've got to pop out, do some shopping. And I'm just going to show you the league table where we're all sitting. We're currently top, 49 goal difference, 76 points, 122 out of 35. We're making a huge push for the promotion, and we should be able to secure it soon, because we are 21 points ahead of Luton with 13 games remaining. So we're doing very well. So we're starting to get to the stage where we will be able to say we're done. for this career, for this season, and we'll sim it, and then we'll go into the next one. That's what we're trying to do. Trying to get through the first 2 years as quickly as possible to try and get into the championship, when we'll start to then put extra goals in. So everyone, thank you very much for coming joining the stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, remember to hit the like button. If you haven't hit that subscribe button already and you want to, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell next to it, because then you'll get a notification of when every single one of my streams goes live. We'll be starting a new stream. We'll be starting the streams on Saturday morning. I am going to be uploading a YouTube video this afternoon detailing and asking for a little bit of feedback from you guys regarding a new stream that we will be doing. We might be starting that one next Sunday, so stay tuned for that. So once again, thank you very much for watching. I've been Raccas, and I'll see you on the next one. Try.